Hi, Nora. Thanks for doing this. What's it like for you to see the destruction really not very far from where you live?
Well, it's really upsetting, and it's hard to believe that this is my neighborhood, but this has really been coming for a long time. If you talk to the African American community, so it's just hard that it's happening right here where we live.
Yeah, and you live, I understand, in a mixed neighborhood. Is this unusual for that area?
Yeah, I mean the violence and the destruction of some of the businesses is definitely unusual. There are protests regularly here, and there was also a police shooting, like an incident. A young man, Philando Castile, was shot 3 years ago, just about a mile away from here. So
Mhm.
my next door neighbor reminded me of that earlier today. So I think we'd like to forget that these things are happening on a daily basis, but clearly, as you can see, this has been coming for a long time. And so there's some exciting things happening, but it's also kind of scary as a parent and
Yeah,
as a citizen here. Yeah.
no doubt. Now, you're in St. Paul, of course, formerly from Vancouver, but that's pretty much a suburb of Minneapolis, like Burnaby would be to Vancouver. It's resonating, I imagine, where you are with your neighbors and friends in your area.
Yeah, it is. People are, if they can, they're going out to the protests. We're all really worried about what's going to happen tonight because the curfew means that people will be arrested, I suppose, if they go out, or they might be, and they've called in the National Guard. So people like to think of Minnesota as a really nice, lovely place, but this is just uncovering the political situation and the reality of the racial inequity, which is a very serious issue here in Minnesota.
Yeah, and just very quickly, are you in fear at all?
Yeah, we were last night. It's been really loud. There have been sirens and helicopters and armed citizens very, very close to here. So yeah, as a Canadian, it's absolutely terrifying. But I think it's pretty scary for a lot of people. Yeah.
No doubt. Nora, thanks for doing this tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
That's Nora Rendell, a musician from Vancouver, now living in Minneapolis, St. Paul.